Hey everyone, this is Mark and Matt at VMS Recording for our session with Souvenirs. And we're gonna talk through some of the stuff that's going on inside of the control room here. So we're sitting in the control room, the band is out in the live room, they're super loud, but we've got nice big walls and we're closed off from them so we can make intelligent decisions about the engineering in here. Over here, I have all of the drums coming in to our custom Neve 55 series console. This thing looks like it was taken out of a Star Wars movie, but it's a fantastic sounding console, and the reason that we went with this one was because one of my favorite producers owns one and made a ton of records that I love through it. It sounded great, and I was able to find the full console, which is kind of a rarity. There's one crazy guy in Connecticut who's amazing and kind of collects them and fixes them up and built them, and we were able to get this one. The thing about this was, in this room, we see a lot of different clients per day, and we couldn't put a full analog desk in here because it takes time between sessions to reset that console, repatch things, and get set up for the next person. When you have a 15-minute changeover between sessions, you kind of don't have time for that, so people have gotten accustomed to working with digital systems and having fast recall and all of that. So we wanted the sound of the console, but we still need the workflow of digital to move at the speed that we need to here. So what Matt here did was he took a saw and
yeah, literally.
Matt cut the fader bucket out of that console and removed it from the master section, then rewired all of the channels so that we could have direct outs from each one of these going into Pro Tools. So that means we can get big console sound, but with our fast workflow, which was necessary. On the console here, I've got the kick in, the kick out, snare top and bottom, rack, floor, hat, and ride coming in here. And then for the overheads, I have a pair of Rupert Neve Designs 5052s that I'm using along with those Lauten Audio Atlantis microphones. They're great preamps. They have beautiful EQs on them, but I'm just rolling flat today. No silk or anything. The mics sound great coming in, so I didn't want to add too much sauce to it. For the room mics, we're using some 7th Circle Audio API style mic preamps. These are API 312 style pre's. Sound beautiful and open, all set on our AEA R88A. So that's it for drums, and I'm gonna turn it over to Matt for all the other fun stuff.
Yeah, so first we got the bass coming through on our Vintechs, which are actually down here. The Vintechs are really cool. They're 1073 clones. Sound really cool, especially on the mic that's on the bass. There's like a cool kind of growl to it almost. And then we have our guitars coming through the 511s up here, which are also Neve 500 series preamps. And similar kind of tone. We have a lot of Neve stuff here, so it's a lot of that creamy Neve sound. And then finally, our vocal microphones. So the lead vocal is running through this 710 over here, which is a tube preamp. And then we have it running through ADL over here, which is like an LA2A style tube compressor. And our background vocals are also running through this Neve 55 over here.
So that's the setup in the control room. Stay tuned for some more videos. We're gonna do rig rundowns, and of course, the most important thing, performance videos from Souvenirs.